Mm. The opera isn't working. Let me see. Properties. No, no. Audio real quick. It should be good. Raw. It is on out though. Why is it not picking up? My desktop, my mic's working. It's audio properties. What's wrong with my opera, bro? Oh my god, I just want some music in the stream, dude. Alright, whatever. I guess the stream's working without any music set. Let's start with the cutscene template. So, we will go to the conversation car, which is the first scene. Turn off the gizmos. I don't know how there's so many colliders like that. It's awful to look at, but so what are some things I can do to change up this cutscene? Let's just watch it real quick. I think maybe I could. Ooh, you know what I could do? I can add Unity's wheel collider to the car so you can see the wheels moving, and then add SFX for like wind and also car driving sound. I think that would make it a lot better just alone. So let's do that. Let's go to the car. And I'll add some wheel colliders. Let's turn the directional light on so we can see. There's a way to just have a default movement on the wheel collider. Let's see. I'll just Google how to use a wheel collider real quick. Wheel collider. Is it motor switch? I don't know what it is. Let's see what this does. Okay. Something like this. Mentions forward and sideways. Properties of tire friction on the wheels. Wait, actually, do I even need a wheel collider? Like, can't I just make a script on this app? Like, oh my god, why is the rotation so dumb on the wheel? That is so stupid, dude. Okay. Turn the gizmos on. If I turn the gizmos on, why can't I see all the stupid amount of colliders right now? That's a question, but where the hell is the collider at? Oh, reuse my photo. What if I make it like, yeah, see if I put out 10. Oh, I still can't see it. I've never used a collider before, but we're just gonna mess around with it, see how it goes. I just want to make the wheel move forward. It's not showing me how to do that on the Unity forum. See if I can post it on YouTube. Am I supposed to be able to see the wheel collider? I just don't see it. Like straight up, dude. Where's the rest of the car at, dude? Oh, okay. I was like, what is going on, man? Oh, I wanted to drop for some reason. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah. The wheel. Where is your collider at, my guy? You don't see it? Let's put in an update to constantly spin the wheel. Alright, I guess we'll go into my cutscenes folder and add a scripts folder in here. Or we'll just do it right there. Wheel. The folder. Space. Oh, did I get a message on Discord? It seems simple. All you have to do is add a constant force to the to the motor torque to get the wheel to spin. We'll see if it works though, because I'm not seeing the physical wheel collider in the scene, so I'm a little bit sussy on it. Look at this dude. Oh, alright. Guess it slows down naturally. That's why you have to do it constantly. But we'll see. It spins. Not spinning. Wait, actually, the um. Wait, so we're still in play mode. The wheels are not spinning. There's no. Oh, it needs a rigid body. Okay. Weird. The body. Rigid body. I, three. No, one, two. The hell is that left circle? This looks perfect. Yes. Not even trolling. Move the Z's in the like negative five. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Probably way too much. Do negative 0.2, 1, 3. What is that radius for? It's that circle. Oh, nope. That throws you down. I think it'll spin now. Get some spinnies for me, brother man. Those wheels hit the fucking dash, bro. Where the hell are they? Oh, they're fucking zooming. I just wanted them to spin in place, dude. Why are they not attached to the car? Where is the rigid body supposed to be at? Supposed to be on the parent object? That shit fucking zoomed away, dude. Holy shit. Let me find. It's the fucking dash for real. Alright, so that works technically. I put the speed on like 1. I want to see what it's actually even spinning. But shouldn't it be moving the entire like your body? I don't even know. Bro, even a .1 that shit dashed out. No fucking way. He fell. Or they rose? Then I gotta turn gravity off on them. Unless I think gravity affected it. There's no way. So why just went yeet? Oh, oh, my wrist is right there. Your body on the. No, the rigid body has the gravity. I'm a little goofball, man. Do not use gravity, please, man. Gravity is no bueno. The gravity specialist. I'm not special in the right way. So you're at 0, 0. You're literally just zooming, dude. I gotta freeze your Y. Can I do that here? The Y position, freeze Y position. Alright, start getting this hoe up. Oh, I saw you for it. What the fuck? Yeah, there's something going on with this fucking Cincy car, bro. Why is the rotation so stupid on it? Like the car just decided that it wants to be fucking dumb, dude. This is it's 0. So like if I did on the X and Z 45, the other component, I could have just rotated on the X. Dude, it looks like it doesn't work like that though with the other shit. You know, 5 music, dude. Alright, bit of transform, not to rotate. What? On not you learn. Spin speed. Not each time that does the time. Cover 0, cover 0. But I guess I just did that out of that. Really hungry. I'm gonna have to take a break from stream already, dude. I'm fucking starving. Holy shit. Gladio. Was that anything? Sorry. You and you. It does. I can revert the selected and then apply all. Check that hoe out, baby girl. And play that shit, baby. Baby. Like it. I think maybe I like that so what we can do is um we will first of all let's fix the lighting just because the mud looks like fucking dog shit. Um and then we'll have the wheels moving. We'll open up the animator for the cutscene, open up the timeline, and then for this one we'll create a parent object. We'll just call it create empty, call it background. Heal. I'll put the where's that? Street lamp, stop sign. That out. Open the opening cutscene prefab. Pieces child. Okay. Create empty background on the objects. Baby. Timeline. Open up the what? So let's see what it looks like right now. Which I imagine it looks pretty good right now. Just play on it. Alright, the wheels are rotating. Oh, because we're not in play mode. Okay, that makes sense. Let's play mode real quick. Going to play mode quickly. Yep, that's way too fast. I gotta slow that hoe down. Caro. Put that down to like 20 maybe. I like the sound of that. Yep, try 20. Let's try 10. 10 might be like too fucking slow, honestly. Try to double it. Yeah, let's look at the 20 speed, honestly. We'll have the objects moving that way. Let's see speed. So I'll probably create a script called rotation. Actually, we'll call it this one. Let's rename it to rotation and movement. Rotation and movement. And then create some bools. See, nice view. Private bool. Call X rotation. Actually, we'll do it if it's not equal to 0, so we'll do Very good. All right. I'll be right back. I have to eat like right now. It's a just center. Yo yo.
You have to. Why? Because that's how you make the crispy potato balls. Yeah, but it's not even hot. You might actually be the furthest ahead.
For every trial I endure, my resolve grows stronger.
So
I'll face the darkest manifestations,
give up.
and I'll conquer them all. For every trial I endure, my resolve grows stronger. For every trial I endure, my resolve grows stronger.
somehow.
For every trial I endure, my resolve grows stronger.
Yeah. 2.
I'll face your darkest manifestations, and I'll conquer them all. For every trial I endure, my resolve grows stronger. For every trial I endure, my resolve grows stronger.
Um, display screen. Alright, back to the cutscenes. I mean, technically, I don't have to do any more stand-ups since it's a one-day work week, but yeah, I'm just not gonna do stand-up then. Alright, so I have the wheels moving at the 20 speed, correct? Yep. So now I'll use the background object scheme. Why the fuck is it there? Oh my fucking god. So, we'll create a new empty child called background. Now we're top. Alright, nice. So we'll go back into recording. Yeah, that's yeah, I was tweaking in the chat. Yeah, I'm not sure. Remember what? That's a timeline on it. Yep. Alright. So we will add a new animation track. There's the background. Beat board. Actually, let's use a different layout for this. Yeah. This is actually really disgusting to look at. What is this? Actually, I would be okay with this. Yeah, this I'm okay with. Then how do I make this a list? One column layout. Oh yeah, that's fucking beautiful. Actually, I might like this better. Window sequencing timeline. Actually, I lied. I do not like this better. How the fuck do I have all three showing just above it like that? Oh, I don't like this at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna have it on a different screen, whatever. Oh, Nick, is this layout? Yeah. Secret timeline goes down here. Alright, yep, I'm just gonna have it on a separate screen. Alright, so in the game view. I don't need my OBS over here. No one ever types in the YouTube chat though. So yeah, we'll just keep it like this. So right here is where I'll start the recording. Yep. So we'll start there, and then this. Honestly, it kind of looks like they're moving with it. I'm not gonna lie. You can tell that they're stationary though, so we'll add like a little bit of movement. So starting at 2, and then ending at what? Ends at 8 or no? Where's it end? Ends at 10 noon or 13. Yeah, 13 is when it starts fading. So we'll start end here. We'll grab the position of it, and we'll just slide it to the right. Slide it like here. That might be too fast, but I guess we'll see. Oh my god. Alright. Back to the recording. We started at 2. Move this shit back to like -9. Alright. Yep. Yo.
Yo, how's it going?
I'm good. How you doing, bro?
I'm alright.
You're still having issues with it?
No. I think that they're fine, and like to the point where they're working slightly differently, but I think just as jankily as they were before. So nothing like that you necessarily broke. It was just maybe the numbers aren't 100% exact, but at that point it doesn't matter because I'm planning on kind of going through there anyways and redoing some stuff. But my question for you, real quick, was if I am wanting to give the knight unique, different attacks animations than what are on the player, how, because I know you changed it now, so, and I'm not, I wasn't ever 100% sure on how like the player was working. Like the attacks are coming off of the weapons now. Am I understanding that correctly?
The heavy and light attack on the player is coming off of the weapon.
But not on the enemy.
No, the enemy is still using the same exact system that you were. I can show you where I moved the
Okay.
actual attack calls though.
Well, so that's fine because I mean I saw that in the night class, like I saw all of that, and then what I would do is whatever doesn't fit in the class, I can just do a play target animation call on that specific attack if I need it to do. Because like essentially, I think I'm going to attempt to like just recreate this boss. He seems fairly basic in terms of his movement. Again, I have know nothing about this fucking game, so I don't. But he's a melee knight or melee enemy, so essentially, it looks like I was trying to like break this down. Essentially, let me turn this audio down. Just go back to the cutscene. Okay, so the only time, like, so he takes 3 steps forward and then he jumps. So he does immediately jump, which, like, I know that uh, at least one person said was an issue with the knight, but unless you spawn the knight right in front of you, the knight will take at least a few steps to close the distance, and now he doesn't jump even regularly. So I don't necessarily think that jumping right off the bat is a bad thing because this dude does it. Like I said, he takes 3 steps forward, which if that's the issue, I can make sure the knight takes a few steps forward first. But then yeah, so he jumps, and then the other thing I noticed is his jump attacks are not targeting the player; they're just area of effect attacks. So I was thinking that I would probably change the functionality for our jump attack to be the same way, or do you think having that and the ground pound is OP? Like it wouldn't do as much damage as the ground pound. It would have the exact same behavior as it, but I would just reduce the damage for that specific attack, I think.
I think if once we add not getting damaged when you jump the ground pound, it should be okay to have both.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I think I would rather make, and if I had to choose one or the other, I would rather do the jump attack area of attack rather than the ground pound for the night boss. Um, which wouldn't be too hard to like swap out. And then, so far we've seen forward movement is either the 3 steps forward or he does a front flip forward. And then he like so when the thing that I don't understand and I'm trying to figure out like what the logic for this is like he has this, so let's see, he'll attack and then this stage right here where he's walking 3 steps, but it doesn't even look like he's facing the player. It looks like he's kind of going towards a point over here, even though the player is standing right here. And I guess I'm just
I think
like I'm
what's
curious as
happening there is its center point is where the player is, and then it has like a cone for a beginning and the end, so it can calculate. It makes up for the player dodging. So it looks like the range is as far as the player can dodge in the left or right direction to help the enemy actually hit the player.
so he's basically walking into range.
He walks
Like
into like a
the
range to where the center of his attack swipe will be the player, and it's wide enough for the player's left and right dodge. So if the player times it wrong, they're guaranteed to get hit.
so
Yes.
so there is a lot like okay.
There's a full F spin like that one at least.
So okay, the only thing that I have seen him do in terms of evading is the jump backwards. And so I'm going to change the functionality so that that is all he does. And he does do it. If you saw, he does it a lot of times. He'll do it 3 times in a row, which I'm also trying, which I think is though only paired with if he's getting ready to do one of those fucking super far jumps. No, because see, I guess, yeah, there you go.
Like his attack pattern is back up a few times, go in, do some swings, back up, dash, back up,
Which, so
jump.
the way I'm going to do it is, well, the way I'm trying to categorize it, and maybe this is part of the issue of the way I have the enemies set up, is I'm trying to categorize it into attacks, forward movement, and back movement, and then essentially once I can get those things pinpointed, then just have it basically be pick a random one of these, or if I want it conditionally like specific to a certain condition, then I can obviously figure out what that needs to be. But like essentially, if I categorize back movement into, in this case, I think I've literally not seen him do a single step back one time.
Yeah, he's just rolling.
He literally just does that jump flip backwards, and he does it 1 to 3 times. So that is going to be easy because I don't have to really worry too much about. The only thing I would say is I could maybe add a random variable to like his like what direction he ends up flipping, because he doesn't necessarily go straight back every time. He does go to the side here and there, but that would just be changing his overall rotation before he jumps real quick. So like that wouldn't be a huge issue, but then his forward move, like when he's trying to close the gap, he walks. Let's see.
Oh, he's going to the second stage, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like he has 4 attacks. He has the rollback, dash forward, rollback, front flip, the melee spin attack, and then the triple rollback with the long range jump. And he goes in a sequence with that, so it's like constantly rotating in the same order. That could just be like how you have the combo set up and have 4 of those.
Yeah, honestly, that might just be the best way to do it, is just give this motherfucker 4 combos that he does and just cycle between them with logic. That might not be a bad way to like kind of, I don't want to say fudge
It's not doing
the
it in the same order every single time, so I'm assuming it's not that advanced what they're doing.
one. So okay, he attacks, and then if the player hits him, he does a dodge roll. So I need to have that functionality set in there. So essentially, if he gets hit, he immediately jumps back 1 to 3 times, depending on what his next attack is going to be. And then there's jump forward, there's big swipe again. But see, so there isn't 100% chance that he jumps back if there is not a 100% chance he jumps back if you hit him, because like here, unless this is just because his health is low, like
I was hoping he
it
switched
allowed
up
him
a
to
little
get,
bit on the change. Like when he powered up.
yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, because it looks like otherwise it's pretty consistently every time he gets hit, but it's usually, so what I'll probably do is, okay, what do you think of this? This would be a weird way to, I don't know if this is a weird way to do it, but essentially create a combo system to where the jump back would be the first node here, and then essentially I would from here I would have like 4 or 5 attack animations, that would essentially all have their own variable or parameter that would like lead to it. And then I would in code create essentially a switch case that randomly picks one of the parameters and essentially gives it like a random attack to pick from after it jumps back. So basically the functionality for jump back would be it would hit the jump back animation and then it would pick a random attack follow up attack animation from a list of 2 or 3. But that way every time he jumps back, not necessarily every time. So you would have a jump back attack, and then you'd have a jump back where that would just be the single jump attack animation, jump back animation. But essentially, that would be the way to quickly and I would say smoothly switch between that jump back into an attack. Because my concern right now is with the way that the state's set up is he would. I guess it would still be pretty quick, pretty instantaneous. This guy, I was like, this must be the player must be super OP, or this must be like an early boss because this video is 2 minutes in length and literally the first like 30-40 seconds of it are the opening cutscene of it.
His hits are doing a lot of fucking damage to him too.
Yeah, so he must be like a high powered.
Multiple players can be annoying to fight. The dodges have happened so much.
Yeah, like this. So, like, is this not a good example to watch? Because, like I said, I guess, but I guess for how much I was gonna say I guess for how much he's dodging, he's attacking just as much. So, heard.
It's not the most advanced boss, but it has all the elements you need for making different kinds of bosses.
Yeah, I did go ahead and buy the.
The AI pack.
No, that's on my wish list now because I decided that it was more valuable for the project, at least, to buy that other animation pack. So I bought that $45, the really good one. Because like there are just some animations that I feel like are almost like the jump back animation is 100% necessary, and we don't have that. Like we don't have anything like it. Mixamo has absolutely nothing like it. They have one where you can like he does like it's like a backflip and you move a little bit back, but I'm like our knight doesn't necessarily fit that. He's not a very athletic. Like he's not very like I'm not planning on making him do a bunch of flips and stuff. He's not right. Like that doesn't really fit the aesthetic of him, not like the knight in that video, but I mean like this one has a really just solid jump back animation that alone is worth it to me. And then obviously we know some of the attack animations are pretty badass, but
I'm also getting this one animation pack on Unity that's going on Flash in 2 hours. It has 600 animations in it.
which is it, the Kevin Iglesias one or is it the RPG one?
The Amplify Creations. It's $80 right now, and it's gonna go 70% off in 2 hours.
Yeah, I keep like checking this out, although I really shouldn't. This monster pack, dude, I'm like really tempted to buy. It's so fucking expensive, but it is such a good deal. Um, for $105, and like again, I don't have a specific game in mind that I would want to like make with these, but these are just some of the more unique looking creatures that I've never seen creatures like these in video games, and I think that's pretty fucking cool. Like, I mean, some of these are definitely pretty like standard looking. Like, I mean, that's obviously based on a turtle, but like, um, let me see. There was one that I was like, bro, that's just so fucking creepy looking. And again, this is a more realistic art style, so that's kind of where I'm also thinking is like extending my shit in that direction a little bit more. Um,
Good.
but yeah, look how fucking creepy this thing is, dude. It's like a hand. but then it like opens up and it's got these fucking and they're all rigged and have animations and stuff with them, which is honestly with one of these, it's super crucial.
Yeah.
And you can buy Volume 2 for $350. What the fuck?
It's only
That's
30.
why like I mean, like I would never pay $350 for these, but I would pay $100. Like
This
no
is sick.
defensive animation.
Did you look into the level designer pack?
The one that's on Flash,
Yeah.
this first one. Yeah, I no, I have not. I don't
Pretty cool.
because I think I have. Huh.
It's pretty nuts how quick he's
Yeah,
building that.
yeah, but I feel like I guess this is probably just a super quick implementation, but
That one
yeah,
actually
I
just
guess
looks
this
like
is.
3D tile map.
Yeah, that's really actually pretty sick. It seems very simple, so that's what I was like. I want to see it with like multi. So this just lets you easily snap and rotate buildings, so that's nice. Oh, and you can easily fuck around with the prefabs. Oh, that's fucking sick,
Oh,
dude.
that's awesome.
The fences, holy fucking shit, dude. You have no idea how that shit would make it. That's so fucking nice.
That's
And
insane.
does it adjust? The thing is, does it adjust to like variable terrain? Because right now they're working on flat terrain, so everything is nice on flat. Once you start getting to, oh my god, dude, what?
That
That's pretty nuts.
that is actually ridiculous, dude. What the fuck is going on?
It honestly makes so much. It doesn't seem like that would be a super fucking hard like again. This is they're just taking once you can add this functionality to any one prefab, you could do this for fucking anything. It's pretty genius. Not like saying that that doesn't take away from the fact that it's a cool asset. I'm just like, yeah,
It
and
extended it
you can extend it
automatically.
in real time.
Yeah, it like adds. It looks like it has a rotation of objects that it uses to extend on. What the
Oh
fuck?
shit, look at that. You can do like dumping. You can dump like little piles of prefabs too. But let's see. What's on
Ever
your
since
docket or agenda today? Yeah, that's honestly
today, working on the cutscene update, the area event trigger update, and the portal room.
heard. I'm going to so I think we should I definitely think we need cutscenes for the boss fights.
Yeah,
Maybe not for this sprint. Just but before we release the game. And with that new animation pack, I was like, I would like I was thinking I would if I have time, I should say, because the enemies are the priority. But if I have time, I would love to like at least be a part of that, so I can tell you exactly like the vision that I had for like the night and whatnot. And I'll even find like I can find the animations and stuff. Wow, that's fucking nice. It snaps it to the wall.
it's
Which
kind
I
of
mean,
really
yeah,
cool.
I mean, I think that's not groundbreaking. I think that is a fairly standard thing. But let's see. Okay, here we go. So we can do tree lines. That's
You can
interesting.
extend the
It's
length
not.
on it as well. That's fucking
That's. I
crazy.
mean, that's interest. It is interesting. It's not a game changing feature because like that's you can do that with a brush. This fence thing though is honestly almost would be worth it, and it's only $26, I think. So I might pick this up.
Yeah. The
Honestly, this does seem a little finer tuned than.
like the just those trees, the fence, the houses, just the extension on it, and those lines throughout the like duration of it, just adjusting the rotation on it is fucking nuts.
And see, like I feel like this kind of shit. That's cool. See, like I feel like this shit we should be allowed to use because it doesn't necessarily give you like an unfair advantage. It just gives you more functionality within the engine. Like, but
I think this could be something we're allowed to use, but it's technically not any code.
yeah, I guess it's a editor tool. It's not a system. Because I was like I thought about like there was one point where because there's a million and one like terrain generators, map generator like type shits, and yeah, I mean I thought about using it, but like obviously I'm like that seems a little bit beyond the scope of. All right, so they have mirroring. That's cool. Yeah, the real time like duplication shit is pretty nuts. The only thing that I like not to be a hater, but the only thing I could say is like maybe it's a matter of like here's some more complex stuff. Yeah, like I'm trying to just find something with like uneven terrain because everything they've shown us is on a flat surface, whether it's one that they created or, like with meshes or with terrain, but they have not shown any sort of terrain deformation in any other like advanced tools. Um, like the tree painting, that is not. I wouldn't consider that an advanced tool since that's already functionality within Unity. But um, if you want to do 2D gaming, this is sick.
Oh yeah, I have that one in my cart.
Yeah, that's actually really fucking sick. So what I was one of the things I was thinking, if you did want to do like a heist themed, I know you just did like a money run heist, so heisting is too common of a thing. You don't want to get it typecast, but if you did want to go with something like a heist type game, you could do it if you wanted to follow the formula of a game like Payday. Start it with basically where you can scope the area out so you're not in crime mode essentially, and then at that point you can put in like some stealth elements of like because with overhead you can easily do those like the mini game with like the security cameras where you show the field of vision of the security camera and it like just rotates back and forth at a on a certain, and you have to just time it out to where you walk past it when it's not, obviously looking at you.
Yeah.
And you can have a bunch of those type of puzzles with a top-down game. That's super easy to do. And again, it's not necessarily like something you have to do. You can run right through it, and it'll just trigger it. And then, like in Payday, if you trigger an alarm or a camera, then you just automatically go into crime mode, which is now waves of police officers are spawning and that kind of thing. Now, what you could do is you could make it so it's not like just a straight ripoff, and it's a different theme is you make it post-apocalyptic, which I have that zombie apocalypse asset pack, which is one of those like $300 ones, so you'll have everything you would need for it. And you make it to where you are breaking into and trying to find supplies in old warehouses or bunkers in a post-apocalyptic landscape. And you don't have to have like the intermediary like open world aspects of it. It would be like cutscenes, and then the actual part would be you would spawn, the level would be you'd spawn right in front of the bunker like you would in a Payday mission, and essentially that's it, is like you would play the Payday mission, and then once you're done it could go to a cutscene or you can have them interconnect in some way, shape, or form. But essentially um or honestly what it could be is you start the game, say, holy, here we've got, I found this map that has these 10 bunkers on it with that potentially have supplies that'll keep us going through the apocalypse. We're going to make our way across the country and hit up each of these bunkers and try to get the supplies within them. And that's like the framework for the game. And then each level is just a different bunker, which once you have the core components of it is literally just a slightly different layout and maybe a slightly different theme or surrounding objects and stuff for it, but virtually. And then you can make it a zombie game. So instead of having the police officers come, you're fighting through waves of zombies instead. So like it's exactly the same game. It's basically just a reskin version of Payday, but I feel like Payday is just a reskin version of every zombies game. So
Yeah,
you know, um,
I like it.
could be one way to go with it. I don't know what you were thinking, like what thoughts you were having for your game, but
And I was blank on the theme. Like the type of game I want to make, it works in so many different themes. I just had to like lock one in. But I think the zombie one works.
what specific shooter, like a twin stick shooter type game, or
Like my idea was basically just exactly of that trailer of Deep Rock that you showed me, but I didn't know what theme I want to go with. Like it could be that version of the top down Deep Rock, but heist themed or zombie themed.
so basically just like a top down extraction shooter. Or
Yeah,
no, it's not an extraction shooter because the Deep Rock is a completely different game. I think the
yeah.
top down, it's not like.
Basically, just you'd go on missions. You have to they're objective based. You have to gather materials, and you can use the materials you get to upgrade your abilities and equipment.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, any of those things that we like I'd mentioned or you mentioned would fit, like you said, into that. If you have that broad of a requirement, essentially.
You basically
Um.
just like with those mechanics, you can just copy and paste a bunch of materials to make different games with the same exact things.
Oh yeah, and I mean with the Payday thing, and I mean I would obviously assume it would be very similar for like uh like the other concept, the Deep Rock. I mean, you can use like the mission system if it's what's the word, packageable. You could use like the mission system that you've created for Psyche in that, because that way you would just put in the quest steps. Again, you could use the quest step things for collect these 5 things. Honestly, like that's a very super. I feel like that's a very reusable, robust system that you could use in a lot of.
Yeah, you can use it for so many different things. You can use the quest system. You can use it for an achievement system too. Like it's quest and achievements are basically the same thing. I also
Here, this one.
considering working on Psyche after graduation too. 'Cause I do like the direction
Oh,
the
and
project's
like
going in.
put a develop it. You think? Heard.
Yeah, because I don't know if we can get at least one Souls like boss, I think I would be down to keep working on it after graduation, which I'm pretty confident we will.
No pressure. Your career future lies on
It's not that deep.
me getting my shit done. You're like, I will determine whether I go into indie development or work a soul sucking job based on the work that you do.
No, I'll just work on a different project, but like I said, like it's not just that. It's also dependent on how the player classes are looking, and also only if the UI is looking better too. I'm not like too happy with how they look. I'm happy with how they function. I don't necessarily like how they look.
Yeah, I think visually, what I would think would like up the visual aspects of the UI would be to make it like right now we have very like I want to say like cyberpunky is the feeling I get from our UI just because of the glow elements that they kind of have.
Yeah,
So like something with like thinner bezels, so like thinner edges, blacks or browns that are a little less like in your face. I think
yeah.
something like that kind of UI would be what we would. But like you said, I mean, it functions great, and the stuff we have is good placeholders. But
You could roast it, be like, I really don't like how it looks.
well, you know what? I try not to roast anybody's work because I don't know. But I mean, yeah, no, like there is room for improvement with it, as there is with pretty much everything in our game. Although I will say the player controller is starting to look pretty good.
Yeah,
Um,
the
Still
they changed
plays a little
the
stiff, but
yeah the combos and also the when I was playing Elden Ring in the Discord yesterday, me and Elder were noticing that you can rotate your attacks in Elden Ring right before the damage collider turns on. So you can start your attack animation and switch direction, which he added in the game, which looks really fucking good, and also the combos.
Hmm. Yo, you want to just should I just buy this for our game? Comes with 14 different puzzles and adventure assets. So you got a themed key system, you got a safe system, an examine system, notes and letters. Oh shit, gas. That's sick. Comes with inventory, fuse box, minigame, a generator, padlock minigame, valve system. Yeah, this is literally what? This is actually pretty sick, dude. Oh shit, that's cool. Collect 6 different chess pieces and put these into a fuse box of your choice. Placed in the correct order, you can do custom outcomes. Huh.
Still hoping that there'd be a nice UI kit on the one of the flash sales. I haven't seen any.
Yeah, and like I said, I think the UI that I have, those are all single entity because I have so many good asset packs. They're not single entity, they're like single license. Because I have like I have so many fucking like professional UI asset packs that I just like I don't think I can and like I would happily like give them to you. I have not even like used them. Um
Also,
but
what do you
like
think about getting this text animator for Unity? This one's really fucking nice. You have that pack?
yeah, so this is the one that I own because I bought it I think this is I bought it fucking last Black Friday. So like I have and like I messed around with the dark UI and here like cannot fucking stand how they set up the thing where like if you buy the bundle then you have to go back and buy like the individual. Oh shit, this one's single entity though. So I may have just not bought this one. Like you have to go and buy it for free after you've purchased it in a bundle. But here you can kind of get a sense of the UI. Obviously, this one probably is not what we're looking for, but these are the UI elements for it. It's like super fucking professional looking, and everything has like animations and um stuff kind of already implemented, so you can um. I think that's an update. That's fucking sick. Hmm.
Mishki?
Mishki, Mich Mitch Sky. Let's
Oh,
see. So
Mitch
Dream
Sky.
OS. So we wouldn't
It looks like
want.
he just does
Oh,
the
this is a.
operating system UI now.
Oh, that's a OS UI. Nice, dude. That's actually sick though, because that would be cool to create your own like custom OS skin. Okay, hold on. Let me. So we would want motion titles, dark, complete sci-fi. Loading screen studio. Do you want to use this at all? Single. What is this? It's an extension asset. I don't know what that means in terms of licensing. I'll have to look that up.
These are like really clean looking. I think I want something that's more like more fantasy
Grunge.
like game.
Yeah, like I said, the only one that I think would potentially even could fit would be maybe the dark one. Let me pull that up. Because you can get like this honestly could work very well because like you get kind of the grungy elements of it, which I feel like works for Psyche in the fact that like the whole thing is like the mind is deteriorating and like I don't know. But so you have all these,
So I think I might have this pack.
And if like you don't have it, it might be because like it's I like this one is for sure. I've like downloaded this one before because I used it for like my zombie game. Um, like yeah, it's not quite there. I don't think like visually, obviously, it's super smooth, but although I think like maybe if you change the colors, like
Like,
mm, eh, I was like, maybe not. Like, I don't feel like it's perfect enough to want to put the effort into. Like,
yeah, look up the RPG and MMO UI5. That one's pretty nice.
yeah. Let me just really quickly finish looking and see what if there. I have like these are all my UI assets. So I have like oh wait oh wait no these are not mine. These are Unity's. Heard. Um. Procedural, circular health. What is better UI? Make UGUI better.
On a hand painted UI. See if this looks good.
Yeah, this is more like this would be a useful tool, but not it doesn't give you a UI, any like actual UI shit.
How do you feel about this one? I don't know if I like it. Stream my screen.
Mm, no,
I feel like
it's a
it's too
little.
dark.
It feels mobile gamey to me.
Yeah, it feels like I almost want like a beige, like papery kind of texture.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, that's 100% kind of the vision I had. So let me see. Mobile. God damn it, doing this. Um, Let me see if there's anything in the craft picks. Um, like I mean, like something like this could be. I mean, like it doesn't necessarily give us all the things that we would need, so that's where we would have to probably like. It doesn't. I was like, basic isn't terrible. RPG MMO. Let's see. Also, it's so fucking weird, dude. So I'm doing all of this right now in VR, and I had like I'm in a virtual like office right now, and it's the way it's lit and the clarity and shit. I literally like forget that I'm like working. Like I've got a VR headset on. Like I'll look up and like especially because where I'm sitting, the light in the office is roughly where the light in like the actual light in the main room is. So like seeing that brightness from above my head is like a natural thing. So it just is like throwing me off even more, like in a good way. But
That's the idea, right? Just blurring the lines between reality and VR.
yeah, this fucking office though. I wish there was a way I could share like with in Discord directly. Like I could stream what like my VR was showing. Let me see. OBS virtual camera. No.
I think there's a way to. It's like Meta's own environment.
Yeah, I'd have to just record it and send it to you. But yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Like the posters they have in here are like so weird. So they have like it's like mocking what I would assume is like Star Wars and Ready Player One, but they have like Zuckerberg's fucking face plastered all over it. And then there's like newspaper clippings taped to the wall, and one of them is, let's see, popular racehorse VR for all beaten to death. Owner will bury his priced thoroughbred once they stop beating the horse into the ground. Obviously, that's like a play on words, but then like, let's see, Donald Trump, we will build the wall and Reddit Vive will pay for it. What the
What the?
fuck? Let's see. Alien hugs Palmer at Oculus headquarters. Zuckerberg army of pod people.
What are those like places to go in the metaverse, or what is it?
No, dude, it's like the decor in this virtual office space. Cause so I'm
Oh,
using virtual desktop. Yeah, this is like virtual desktop, and it's like decor in this fucking virtual office space that they have added, and it's all weird like conspiracy theory articles about Mark Zuckerberg.
funny.
Yo, that's okay. Let's see. Um,
I feel like everything
like
on
cause crap,
Craft Picks feels mobile.
like that. Yeah, I was gonna say most of it is pretty mobile feeling. Like you have like some of these like specific ones that are saying like RPG MMO are a little less mobily, but they're definitely not. Yeah, that's not great.
This
Let's
is
see.
on the itch. Someone has a Souls like pet.
Oh, Souls like UI. You looked it up.
It's not good, I guess. It's worth $1, but I don't think I'll buy it.
Yeah, like all of the UI elements, like we like it's so fucking weird because like you would like there is a very real like you look at UI and you know like that is a professional clean cut looking UI, right? Like but I feel like maybe let me look at this company. Like I only have one of I don't think I have their complete bundle. Let me just see. Heat UI. Yeah, no. Like something like this that's also for fantasy. Like you don't it's very difficult to find like AAA quality UI packs. Is essentially what I think I'm trying to say. Oh shit, dude. Hmm. Not for our game, but like this is I feel like the UI pack that's used in pretty much every fucking modern game nowadays. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Oh, this is on the Unreal Marketplace.
Oh, dude. So I was fucking around in the like that mixed reality VR. Did I ever? I don't know if I sent you a video of it. But there's this. It was. It's in beta, but you can get it off like the uh beta quest thing. Essentially, it's a mixed reality Minecraft. It's not official Minecraft, but it's a block building game essentially in mixed reality. But like, what it literally lets you like dig into the ground of like your house and like
Oh yeah, I think you showed me.
it.
The guy was like at a park or something, and he
Okay,
started like
yeah, yeah,
digging.
yeah. So I was fucking around with it, and it's dude, it's nuts. I think there's still a little bit of a bug for like stepping out of the hole, but like if you like, I was like, let me just walk on the hole. I'm sure I'll just float above it. Like there's no way, dude. They adjust the fucking graphics to where everything as you're stepping down shifts up. So it literally feels like you're stepping down into the hole, and then all the models and the world camera like shifts up, so you literally feel like you're down in a hole in your fucking house. It's the weirdest thing, dude.
That's fucking cool.
Um, you are not just you are not getting just graphics. You get a slot system, a tooltip system, a window system, a loading overlay, progress bars. Wow. This is an RPG MMO specific pack that's $35. It seems like it's fairly robust. And yeah, honestly, this would not be a bad one. This looks pretty.
Oh, you're not streaming.
Oh, fuck me. Then I gotta. Shit, I gotta hop off. I gotta go see my child. Opera. Go get him up. Quit opera. Okay, yeah, this one, dude, is honestly what we might want to go with.
Oh, this one I was looking at.
Because like it's a little grungy, but that's also because of the back, like the way that they have this set up. But if you look at like the individual elements, um, like this looks like yeah, I don't know. I think this is probably
Pretty good, yeah.
like yeah, because I think what hit me was this one where it shows it like as an overlay and like seeing the objectives like pop like this looks like an actual AAA type game object notification system here.
I'll probably
I
get this
would
one
say
maybe.
like we would probably avoid. I really hate having like if we're gonna have a health bar and stuff. I would probably. I am really not a huge fan of this um trend.
Yes.
I guess in RPG games, I hate it so much.
Yeah,
Um, visually.
yeah, we won't be doing that. That's just an MMO thing.
Like is it just because all your other information is down here, so it's just a visual way to have all your information in one place? Like, do you think that's what the like idea behind it is? Because, like I said, it's so fucking ugly in my opinion,
So like
and just serves very
in the game that I've played that uses it, that sphere kind of fills up with like a liquid of your health and mana. And like you can see it like sloshing around as it like decreases and increases.
yeah, like yeah, I've seen that, and I'm like, I guess that's cool, but like, what is it besides just like a visual? Like, oh, that's cool. Like, does it add any? Like, is there any actual benefit to it beyond
There's no
that? Like, not
benefit
that
to
there
it.
needs to be. Not that there needs to be, but it's just like it became such a standard in MMO games that it's like there. I thought maybe there had to have been like a actual like true reason for it versus it just looks cool, you know?
It's also just that all your information is down there in an MMO versus like a RPG game, like regular RPG. Like our game, I feel like it kind of looks weird having the abilities in the bottom left, but I'm not sure where else to put them.
Yeah,
Like unless we have like maybe they only turn on during combat. Like we just have the HUD turn off when you're out of combat.
yeah, that's a good idea, and just have it like fade out after like 15, 20 seconds of being out of combat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't hate that, and just the only thing that stays up is the player's health bar.
Even that can fade out too.
You think? Yeah. Although I would say I would argue maybe health would be a little more beneficial to keep up because especially if the player just got out of combat and they're trying to determine what their next course of action needs to be, and they can look at
Yeah,
their health and say,
I
okay, I'm
think
at half health, I need to go find health type situation.
yeah, I think if your health's full and you're out of combat, then it can fade. But if it's not full and you're out of combat, then it should probably stay up.
That's a good, yeah, I like that. Um, yeah, honestly, of these packs that I've seen, I would probably say that one was the one that I saw that I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely.
RPG and MMO5.
Yeah, and I'm happy to either like go half on it or whatever. If that's like for sure the one we want to do. Yeah, that one's fucking ugly as shit. Otherwise I would say like if the only yeah, like the other thing I would suggest besides that would be to like adjust some of the colors in one of the like see what can be done with one of the other UI packs that we do have in terms of just changing like the colors because like I said the tools that are in there are extremely robust and we will get something that's way more polished looking but again obviously it's not if it's not worth it in terms of um
I think I've heard things
whatchamacallit.
about good things about the modern UI pack. It
Like
doesn't fit
because
with
this is
how
fairly
they're
basic right.
game, though, I think.
Yeah, like this is fairly basic in terms of like the actual visual style. So you could do a lot of just customization and tweaking, and it doesn't have to be complicated either. Like,
Also, I don't know
but you
if
have
we even
circular.
yeah, I don't know if we even focus on the UI though for this month. There's still like a lot of like gameplay feel stuff that should probably be higher priority than the UI design. Unless
Oh,
UI
I mean,
becomes more
yeah.
important, I don't know.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it necessarily needs to be a priority, but that
Yeah.
modern UI pack may not be a bad one to look at. I think actually, I think you're right. That one is one that we could at the very least tweak the colors and attack and whatnot on. Okay, so let me see if I can do.
If you update the UI this month, it'll probably just be the HUD. Is the only thing that should really, really change.
So I wasn't planning on having him do any weird fucking flips back. Like I said, I was thinking Knight would just jump back like this. Do you think that's okay, or should I look for something a little bit more,
I
I don't
think
know, over the top?
the even like the player's dodge roll, if we have a different dodge roll, that could be cool too.
So you think something like a flip would be better though?
Yeah, we could use both, but I think the flip would be better. Yeah, just because
Okay, all right.
it gives the enemies the same advantage as the player with the dodge roll.
Well, I mean, we could. This would that from a visual standpoint, like what do you mean? Because like this could, because the only advantage from having the dodge roll is that we disable the take damage from the player, which can be done on any animation that we
Well,
want
that
to have
and
that.
a dodge roll allows you to quickly move to like the side of someone and hit them, so it could throw off the player if they're not ready for it.
So I know that's one thing that you guys have mentioned a lot is like lateral movement, but like at least in the video that I saw, there is very little to no lateral. Like, and maybe this is just a specific boss, but he very rarely actually moves side to side. It's a lot of up or forward and backwards that he does movement. I don't see a ton of strafing from the enemy. Um, like he has yet to strafe once right now. This is all just forward and backward movement.
Well, he did the side
Um,
roll there. It was more for his repositioning to his combo, but
like
this
that's
boss specifically is like an in and out kind of boss. It's not. This one's not like an in your face one.
Yeah, because I would. You saw maybe one area where he stepped to the side, but I would even argue what I was counting, I saw no like significant strafing side to side.
Different bosses have different patterns. Like this guy's pattern is just in and out.
Right. So what I'm saying is like,
But it also depends like what you want the boss specifically to do. But if you want it to be like that, I think it's fine. That's just a big boss.
yeah. But like, let's see. This is a completely different. So
But yeah,
jump back.
but yeah, dodge rolls are like pretty common in Souls, like for enemies.
But the issue is with ours is we don't have what I would consider a true like at least like this. It's not the same kind. This is a jump like where our player just like tucks into a roll essentially and like goes Sonic on it.
Also, it depends on the animations that we have available to us.
Yeah.
Like that roll is like the same mechanic that we have. It's just the better animation.
But these also look like mini bosses too because you're fighting three of them. I don't know how this works, but yeah, but I like even these guys like I don't feel like this so I and this is like I said like you said it's going to be based on the boss each boss, but I'm not going to really do put a ton of effort into trying to get the enemies to like strafe left to right because I have not really seen a ton of that kind of movement
I don't think
within.
you have to have like the strafe necessarily, but just the dodge roll is more of like a concern than actual like left and right movement.
Yeah, and what that would just be is like I said, I'll just force the knight's rotation to the left or the right, and then he'll just dodge roll into that direction. This asset pack is really fucking shitty though in terms of organization. It's so fucking it like you it's so oh there goes my mouse. Um, it's so hard to find um any like specific animations like without having to just fucking scroll through, and the naming conventions are all janky as fuck. Hold on. Um, okay, so
Oh, do you want to go check on your kid?
yeah, I've got I've got 4 minutes till he has to wake up. Um,
Oh, did you look into any Cincy packs? Or are you trying to stay away from them?
I haven't really seen any that I'm like I've like Cinti is one of those things where for me it's like always like pretty much every single one of their packs I would like if I had unlimited amounts of money I would buy every single Cinti pack because every single one has something that I'm like, oh, that's really fucking cool. Oh, I could figure out a game with that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like every single pack has something like that in it. Um, but I haven't like I don't have any that I'm like chomping at the bit for. I guess, and so and the deals that they have, like some of the 70% ones are really good, but and like 70% is the lowest that it goes, but they go on 50% pretty much all the time throughout the year. So, yeah, I don't know. I might like, dude. I wish I had fucking $400 just to fucking waste because that Cyber Monday deal is so fucking good. Like it is like because like for $400 you get 4 asset packs and one of them is their $500 asset pack. So literally you're one of the packs you're just getting $100 off anyways, and then the other 3 packs you're getting basically for free. And it's like the giant meaty. Oh no, it's the Monday one is their giant sci-fi pack. That's like the one with like the 4 different planets, like 15 different biomes, like 4 different, like 10 different alien races. Like it's their like super crazy asset pack. So like that's like the one that I'm like, man, if I like was to try to get anything, it might be that, but that's also again $400. So
But you said
um,
you have the Apocalypse pack.
I do.
That's fucking nuts.
If anything, I might look to see because I think most of their assets are 50% off. If anything, I might try to pick up like I don't think I have the boss zombies pack, so that would just be like to finish off the apocalypse pack. Um, and then I was thinking I might do the zombie cities pack as well. Because I have the city pack, but I don't have the zombie people for it. So as just like again, kind of rounding out my collection, and it's kind of what I was thinking is just some of those smaller packs just to kind of fill in my stuff. Let's see, run, crouch, okay, backstep. Let's see. Oh, that's a good backstep animation. I feel like Elder is gonna want to go in and update all of the fucking animations.
Got this pack when you get a chance.
Oh, I think I saw this one this morning. I was looking at it. This is the one that it was originally an Unreal asset pack, and they I think imported it over to Unity.
It's and it comes with a character controller as well.
Oh, that's nice. All right.
Amplify Animation Pack is now available for Unity. Our team
Yeah, it looks like it looked pretty good. When I like saw it, and I know part of it is implementation. Like the animations themselves look pretty good, but um, it didn't necessarily scream to me like it was. Oh my god, like those motion capture animations that we saw for the other Unreal pack. Like those are ones that I like saw them and I'm like, fuck me, that looks good. Like this is like, yeah, this is a good animation pack. I wouldn't say it's any better or worse than like what we've got. I mean, you probably, oh shit, never mind. You might have some more advanced features or functionality, but
Yeah, this one has over 600 animations in them, and for so many different systems that you could use them for too.
yeah, that
And
is true. Like I just
it
saw the
also
boat operating one is fucking sick. That's a rare one that you'd find.
yeah, it also comes with the Blender source files, so you can edit the animations too if you want to.
Oh, okay, that's sick without having to fucking duplicate them. Interesting. Um, yeah, I looked at it this morning, so I'll maybe give it another look at it. But okay, I'm gonna hop off for a little bit, and like I said, I gotta go get my kid up and whatnot. But I'll be back on, and I'll just hop into the meeting space on Sat Ogre. But
Yeah, dude.
all right, yep, I'll talk to you in a bit.
Adjustments are required, so please check the official wiki linked in the video description for details. Stay tuned for future updates. We'll see you on Discord.
All right, let's get back to this thing. Let's play it. Let's see how it feels. I feel like it's way too fast. I think it needs to get it in the same, like, is it in the same rotation? Technically, it is. This going like this doesn't really make sense. It kind of has to, like, the start position. It starts here, right? And then in the rotation, is over here. So it starts here at -9 and ends at -6.7. So you gotta subtract 2.3 on here. Basically 12. Oh, should be 16.6. Could stream 2 screens at the same time. See what the fuck? Brother, what? Delete that track. Let's add a new one. Track ending is like leader, right? Yeah, I'm going to a BRB. Let's keep it same breakfast, my guy. kind of like that. I need a. It's an audio. I need to look for a car sound. I guess we'll see if we have any of that. Search car. Don't want an explosion. In loop inside car. How's that sound? Use the play button. Oh. I have an open top. I can't make it rain. Alright, I guess we'll just look for some copyright free sounds. Oh, Pixabay. This book ass website. Could use the wind. So if I just add a empty, I'll call it mod sounds. I'll call it ambient sounds. So what we'll do is add a F mod. I guess we'll just do that. And then we'll add the wind. Yep. There we go. Patient. See if this works. Alright. Hear anything? That's nice. A play event on the object start. I think the wheels need to be a little bit faster. It's 30. The wind I think's fine. Stop. Object destroy. So for the car sound. Do it. That ambient driving sound. Is that better than just having the wind? Let's see. I think I kind of like it. Then we will. I do just an upper body on the significant other for talking her animator. Oh, just do the bottom. Oh, Messages are so long. His arms. No. That I'll make you. Make you the default layer. Be up here. No, you're the main layer. Outer. Is you'll have the you. Yep. No, Control C. Delete you. Do a create state empty. Yes, this is it right here. Easy. Arms are bent, I think. They are. It is. You should. Alright, you're fucking goofy. So get him out of the shit. Alright. What is it? Spine. See what that looks like in the actual playhood. Look it over there. Saves. And then now it's all G. It's all G now. It's got all G. It's quite beautiful, isn't it?
Yo, sorry, I had to switch over my shit.
Good.
So yeah, looking at I'm like, like since I've hopped back on, I've like just been rewatching this video over and just like again trying to analyze, and it looks like honestly those jump backs that the first night that we were looking at, if you look at them closely, like frame by fucking frame, it actually looks like it's a variation on just a dodge roll instead of being like a jump back.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah, so I mean like that. I'm just saying that to say that yes, I don't want to say theory, but your statement is being proven further true, is what I guess is what I was trying to say. All right, so he dodge rolls. He only dodge rolls, and then
yeah,
he's
literally everything dodgeable.
show my fucking screen again. Yeah, so he dodge roll. So there's okay. So we're looking at so dash and jump attack and dash, and then so I have to see. So with the new attacks that Eldar implemented with the at least like the light attacks of the combo, um, with the way that and this is not an issue. I'm trying to figure out exactly how everything's working now. Will the knight see any benefit from that, or is that still function? Is that just custom functionality to the player
With the
here?
combo attack.
Yeah, with like where the player, well, and I know that it would only be for whatever if they share those specific attacks, but like with the player's light attacks, um, is it because he just swapped the animations out for the light attacks because to use something that has like root motion in it, or like
I think he literally just swapped up the animations and turned on remotion for him. Yeah, but for if you want to have the exact functionality of that video that you're watching, we have all the animations. I believe we have the jump attack. We have ground pound in a way that that guy's using. We have a sword spin attack now with the that's inside of the player combo that the boss could use for his sword spin. We have a dodge roll. Like, you could theoretically make that boss right now with the animations we have.
yeah, so that's 'cause that's essentially yeah. I'm like this is gonna be what I'm gonna attempt to do for the night. I think that's simple enough to where it's doable. Like you said, we have the animations for it, but it's also still more Souls like. Okay, so dash, forward, leap, jump, and now this is second phase. Okay. So charge, jump. And then he has one close range. Like the one, because that's the thing I noticed is none of his and so this is where I was like slightly concerned is none of his jump attacks are actually like hitting the player. It looks like, um, I mean, I know this player is also dodging those, so that's part of it. But he doesn't snap to face the player in mid attack. He
Yeah,
just wherever he's landing, that's where he's gonna land, and so be it. And then he'll readjust from there.
yeah.
Um,
It's kind of the same as the player works to where he can adjust his rotation until the damage collider turns on for the enemy. Instead of like the current functionality that we have where the enemy's permanently facing. I mean, I don't think it's really an issue, the rotation that we have right now, but maybe it'll make it feel better. Not 100%
yeah.
sure. But I think probably focus more
So,
on the just the attack movement than the rotation right now.
oh yeah, that's 100%.
Also, are the combos working for you in Psyche?
Like for the player.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Cause I can only do one light attack.
Yeah. Yep, it's a single attack. Oh shit, the rabbit's like killing the magician.
Yeah, the rabbit logic, the damage logic for it's updated, but its tracking logic needs to be updated. So
Okay,
right now
heard.
it'll only ever track enemy.
But oh, okay, heard.
But if you get near it, it should explode, I think.
Did you say the teleport functionality? You just turned that down super
So
super low.
I left it at what you had it, but when you said it didn't work, I just turned it up to 50% to make sure that it was working, and then I put it back at 5%.
Heard. So I think what's happening is that it's actually working properly, and it wasn't working properly previously.
Also, it only
Cause
works
like,
in imagination, right?
no, it should
Or is
work
it?
in this because their teleport waypoints are in here.
Probably, I
Yeah,
think
that's
probably serialize the fields for the teleport chance. 'Cause it like basically never happens now.
oh, I'm gonna do that, and then it needs to just by default be much higher than what it current like. So yeah, like I said, I don't think it was working properly last time, which is why I had it like so low, was because for some reason it was the scaling for like the percentage chance was fucked up. So like 5% was more, it was treating it more like it like 50%, or you just make up a bigger percentage number. Like it was not treating it like 5%, so that's why it was so low. Because yeah, that's way too low. It needs to be pretty much like 75 to 80% of the time. I would say that's like
Yeah, because a big focus for when I was in the enemy scripts was to make sure that states weren't spamming between each other. So I think I accomplished that, which would be pretty good for bug fixing, I think.
main backstep. Okay. Yeah, like I really like that attack for the knight. Like the backstep gives the player a second to adjust, but then if you don't, like that knight is coming for you and gonna fuck you up. So I don't know. I kind of like that one. Wish there was a way you could like pin like assets so that there was an easy way to like find them again, I guess. But
What I usually do is I start sorting them into folders for like things that I'm using, like the cutscene, all the game objects and animations and animators I'm using. I have them inside of a cutscene folder that has subfolders inside of it.
yeah, that's probably a good way to do it. That way. Some of these are badly named too, though. But all right. Let's see. So this is straight backstep attack 2 release.
Yeah, dude, just even like the combo's not working for the base player right now. This step forward attack makes it feel like a million times better. I like it a lot.
So I guess with a charged animation or like a 3-part animation, I could just handle it like a combo, right? Where it would just be essentially like it would start with the first, like the initial start animation, automatically play into the attack animation, and then finish at the end animation.
Yeah,
Does that
like
make
the way that
sense?
you currently have the combo set up, but with different
Yeah,
animations.
but like for these, because some of these are like, I would say like 3-part animations essentially. So like for example, so fucking confusing too. I hate how these fucking animation packs are set up. Okay, so this one is this is the end, it says, of the jump attack. So this would be landing here. But then you have the charge, which so I assume that's the like I guess that's I don't really understand how this is broken up. And then you have main idle. So I guess that's if that's a legitimate like if you're already in mid jump if you wanted to use that attack. Oh, that's fucking sick, dude.
Full stab. It's pretty nice.
Honestly, that might be something I'd put on like a mob. That's a fun fucking like I don't want to over like god damn, that's so fucking nice, dude.
So I feel like the regular enemies should probably have a dodge roll too, but only give like the combo dodge roll to the bosses.
Agreed. Um Two-handed. That's an interesting attack. You like hop on one foot.
Oh,
Oh
he's gonna
shit,
one foot the
actually.
whole time? I don't think
Oh
so.
wait, I guess that other foot is dragging behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. He like stabs out and then stabs in. Like if you look at the direction of his hands.
It's not, that would look really cool with the FX on the sword.
Yeah. Um, Release. So yeah, that's like the end of it.
Got 7 minutes to buy the
Oh, dude.
level design.
What'd you say?
I said I have 7 minutes to buy the level design and everything. I'm gonna do it. It looks just too good.
Oh, you're gonna buy that thing? God,
Yeah.
I know. It was $23.
It's 26, but the regular price is 89.
Oh, damn it, dude. Yeah, I'm not. I would never want to buy it at $89 ever, but $26 is so good.
Tools in it are
Uh,
just fucking insane,
I'm
dude.
I'm gonna wait.
Because it's
What'd
gonna be
you say?
60. It's gonna turn to 60% off in 6 minutes, and then in 12 hours it'll be 50% off.
Oh, that's how the flash sales work. Heard.
Yeah. So every 12 hours they'll take the 10% off the discount until it gets to 50.
God damn it. Yeah, I'll probably wait and maybe I'll think about it for I'll give myself the rest of the day to think about it because yeah, it looks super useful, but again, I'm slightly nervous about not nervous about some of the use cases, but at the same time, I've bought other assets that are even less proven. I would say with the hope that it would work with what I needed it to do. Because like I really want to um spend some time working like this was what I started doing before we got to kind of the midterm was like going through some of my asset packs and like starting to like a see what I have but then b um like actually start to look at some of these engines and vehicles and systems that I have and whatnot because like it was one of those where I was like, I have so much shit that I've like purchased, um, that I've never even like opened because it was part of a bundle or something like that, and like I don't even know what I have and don't have because like I have I have multiple versions of Twin Stick. I have multiple AI solutions. Remember, like we bought that
Emerald AI.
yeah, which like I never really got working properly. So like there's a ton of potential in that. Um and it looks like I guess they just updated it. a Cinti asset model example.
Even Unity was using Cincy for their keynote. Everybody loves Cincy right now.
Oh yeah, dude. You know what? Haters gonna fucking hate, but Cinti's a great solution, and I feel like Unity's should lean into it because it works well with their engine and the type of games that tend to come. God damn, dude. Yeah, this whole asset pack is. Hey, there's the Apocalypse pack. So what are they showing? Improved ranged weapon aiming and head IK. Oh, these are AI. Heard. Damn, that's pretty fucking. I didn't think that. Like I.
Oh,
Okay,
the
that's pretty cool.
defendant. Oh shit.
Yeah, because the defendants are AI. These are the AI, not the zombie. I mean, the zombies I'm sure are AI too, but
You could look at
that's pretty
top-down
nuts, dude.
3D tower defense with that.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts actually. Let's see. And like I know that there's all of these kind of features. Like this is a extremely well fleshed out AI system. I just like again never really took the time to learn it properly. I fucked around with it for a little bit when I first bought it, but like
Oh, I've seen this video so long ago.
oh yeah, this is an old video. These two are their 3.0 updates. But so like I have that one. I have this really like this I bought on sale, but I bought this fucking super high end third person controller and it comes with a melee combat and a locomotion add-on, but this is one where you can go on their page and buy like to basically could add additional functionality. So for example, they have a swimming plugin that you can get that will give your third person controller swimming capabilities and things like that. Um, this is just looks
Oh,
like
those dashes are clean. Oh my god. You saw
Vector
like
Showcase.
the air effects on the dashes. Is really good.
Yeah. Um, so okay, here's the yeah. So this is what you essentially how you get it in terms of different features and functionality. And this one I think let's see, it came with the melee and the basic. So there would be an inventory system that's included, a ragdoll system, footsteps, so it like creates the sound and the visuals as well. I wish they had just like a video of their like features without the just like a showcase. I guess here you go. This is kind of what I was talking about with the prefab thing that I was asking you the other day, is like having a dialogue window that pops up like this, and then you pop your FBX model in, and when you press create, it puts all these scripts onto the object where they need to go. It'll add any collider, and I know the collider thing that's fairly easy to do because you could just make that a required component, but like this stuff, like getting these like nice inspector windows. I know that's like a whole element of Unity that I have no idea how to even like work in, but
So I just got I bought a few asset packs right now because the asset pack I do have a lot of assets as well, but right now I'm just trying to get packs that I'm thinking about actively using in development. Like
oh yeah, dude, 100%.
like these five I got here: the A-star pathfinding, text animator for Unity, feel. Got the Odin inspector as well, and
You're not sharing your screen, but
uh, level designer. The level designer is gonna be huge because I fucking hate level design and that shit. It speeds it up crazy.
Odin Inspector though, that's the one that you were telling me is like
Yeah, this one's fucking crazy.
so it just lets you like customize like your icons and stuff.
The inspector is basically like completely different. Like enemy, everything's minimized. It's like you don't have like how like we have to scroll a
Huh.
bunch. Like everything's like more compact in this inspector. And you can even do like they're showing like a inventory setup to where you can just drag and drop the prefabs and like items that you want inside of the inventory, and it'll have like the icons on it as well, so you can visually see stuff instead of like looking at a bunch of text.
Heard. Yeah, because
Absolutely.
I bought this. Remember, I think I showed it to you when I first got it. Can you go full screen with video? No. Okay. just the videos. But yeah, I bought this enhancer that, let's see, highlight features, Spectre tools. Oh, it's time for our meeting.
Yeah. Discord chat.